welcome back to my channel. I have a shoe haul to share with you. So I was looking on Nordstrom.com and I filtered two wide shoes because I've been kind of looking for like some closed toe, sensible shoes I can wear casually but also to work. And I have really difficult feet, so I am going to like show close-ups and whatnot of me wearing the shoes to give you a little bit of information. I have had my feet measured multiple times. One foot is an 8.5 and one is a 9. And yet in so many different brands, like Manolo's for example, I have to wear a 10 because they are quite wide. Technically when they measure them, they always say, well, they're kind of on the verge, but I will hold up Manolo's to my foot and my foot will be so much wider than the average shoe. So it is hard to find things. I'm usually like a 9.5 in a lot of contemporary brands. I think I even have a couple 9s in my closet. Like, people complain about buying jeans, and no. I think buying shoes is just the worst thing. So I am trying a brand that I have never tried before. I'd actually never heard of them before, but I'm 30 now and I want very comfortable, sensible shoes, things like memory foam and like cooling, and all those words are very attractive to me now. So I am looking at what's this brand? LifeStride. Have you ever heard of them? I've never heard of them, but I filtered to look at all the wide options available, and this brand had a ton of different styles available, like specifically where you could choose a medium width or a wide. So let's look. I have 4 shoes to show you. These shoes are relatively affordable. I think all of them are under $80. So let's see. Also, I'm really sorry that the light keeps changing. I've never really filmed a video like this. Typically when I'm showing something, I've seen the pieces before. So I don't know. This is, oh, will it show me? Ooh, these are the like Mary Jane style, like gingham print. Okay, so this one's kind of fun, but still neutral enough for me to wear to work. I got a variety of sizes. I've never tried this brand before, so I just wanted to test out a couple different things. So this is the shoe, really sensible heel. What is that, like 2.5 inches? Really soft padded on the inside. I heard that because of all the cushioning in this shoe, people generally had to size up, but as with a lot of reviews, there's a lot of conflicting information. So let me get all this stuff off this and we'll see. Kitties, Stinky, I see that you're about to pounce on Sherpa. Sherpa sees that you're about to pounce on her. Okay, what are you doing? Make better choices. Okay, that is really comfortable. These are a 10 wide. I hope it's a mix. Otherwise, I'll definitely be returning some of these shoes. I didn't get a 10 in all of them. Like I said, I was just kind of testing. Let's get the buckle. And I like that I don't need to go to the very tightest because then if the strap stretches out, there's still a place for me to go. These are just cloth. They have a nice rubberized sole, so you're not gonna be slipping and sliding around. I've definitely done that going into meetings, but I really like it. There's a ton of room in the toe box, which you'll see in the close-ups. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, I have 2 feet. I need to put on the second one. Filming a video like this is a lot more involved than I anticipated. And I'm forgetting normal things like the fact that I have 2 feet, and if I'm going to walk around and test them out, I need to put them both on. So let's figure this out. I think that the shoe actually looks like really nice quality. So just to show you close again, it's made with a few connecting parts. You can see it's a pretty wide toe base, but I really like that because when you're standing all day on your feet swell. I mean, regardless of how narrow your feet start off. Stinky! What is that? Is that glue? Dude. What is that? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I have no idea where I last was. There was this Stinky. The cats were being naughty, and I started looking over the shoe just because I wanted to not get swept up in the filming and actually look it over. There was this teeny little like pebble-like thing glued into one of the corners that I was able to wriggle out, but just looking it over, I mean, I'm not going to be thinking about these the same way I would be looking at a pair of $500 shoes. That said, they still need to be comfortable. I think The only thing I consider is just that it might impact the longevity. It still needs to be comfortable because I'm not going to cripple myself like for a pair of shoes, no way. There's a loose thread, but that can probably get snipped off. It doesn't seem to be like unraveling. Okay, so I walked around my apartment. I think it's really important, like, not to walk so gingerly and actually to like really walk the way you normally would. Does anyone else find that where you're trying on shoes, especially when you're in store, and you're kind of like prancing delicately? You're walking in a way that you would never normally walk. And so of course the shoes, like, they don't hurt, they don't give you any problems. And then when you take them home and you're stomping around the way you really would, you're like, ah, you know. So I tried walking the way I normally would as best I could. I actually don't think I needed a 10 in this. And once I stood up with, you know, how your feet kind of slide forward a bit, it's okay. On the right side, when my foot bends, it hits the shoe in a way that's a little bit pinchy, but at the same time, like, the shoe's really wide, it's not too tight. So I'm gonna try on the other ones. I'm not sure about these, but I love the color. I love the pattern. It would be so cute with so many outfits. Ooh, also a 10 wide. Okay, on to the next one. These are also a 10 wide. This is just a neutral, simple shoe. Again, good for kind of casual and work. I don't have to ever be like super business formal. Yeah, I never have to wear like a really polished looking suit. This seems like a really good nude color. Let's see. This one had really mixed reviews. I like that I can just drive these back to Nordstrom and returning them shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. Okay, they don't look insanely wide. Maybe I'm just so used to my wide flippers that wide shoes don't look crazy wide. Let's see. Okay, I probably don't need a 10 in this brand. This is really big. This is too big. Okay, let me just show you around the shoe real quick. So again, simple little heel. Was that like 2 inches? I don't know. Pretty classy looking shoe, but it's way, way too big. I'm not even gonna bother trying on the other one because I'm pretty sure that I ordered that shoe. Okay, this is the other pair. I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. I'm pretty sure I ordered that same shoe in a 9.5 just to have some options. Yeah, this is a 9.5 wide. Hey, Sherpy. Cats just finished their lunch and Sherpa hears all the boxes being opened. Hey, do you want to walk up here? Okay, so I got these in a white. Part of me kind of wishes I got it again in that nude color, but I was just testing this out. So you can see the strap goes along there. Okay, I walked around my apartment. I like them. I don't love them, honestly. And I don't think that this is just me being a snob, okay? Because I love tons of shoes in this price range. I love the squishiness of this. But okay, this strap doesn't feel totally secure on my foot. And I also don't love this color on me, just with how brightly like this strap shows up against my foot. I love mixed feelings. I think the nude would actually be much more flattering. It is okay, but it is just okay. I also don't think the heel was really well balanced. I found that when I was stepping, I was a little bit hobbly wobbly, like, yeah, especially on this right side, things were just kind of moving underneath me. It felt like walking on sand. And I brought up this shoe for comparison. Like, I like inexpensive shoes. They are made well sometimes, okay? In this Michael Kors shoes, I was putting this up a lot last summer. This is excellent. But because it's open toe, I generally don't wear those for work so much. It's just not formal enough for the things I do dress up for. But I wore this shoe a lot. It's great. I bought it in several colors, and the heel, I mean, it's a bigger heel. It's a little bit more statement. Not that you notice it so much when I'm wearing it, but it is very stable. It's well balanced. I don't know what it is, except it's in the exact spot it needs to be, like, for me to be walking stably. It's not moving around underneath me. Okay, last one. This was kind of a wild card. What size? Okay, I got a 10 again. Hopefully they're not too big because I actually really like these. Okay, this is like a maroon, like wine colored velvet loafer. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain to clean up. If you look really closely, you can see a bit of blue right there. Not a huge deal, honestly. Who's getting that close to your feet? At least at work, I should say. These are okay. The velvet looked much darker, much richer online, so. Okay, so I walked like 5 paces and then turned right back around. These are not good. They are not comfortable. They're certainly too big. I'm clearly a 9.5 in this brand, probably still a wide, but I honestly don't think I'll be trying anything else. So, like I said, this didn't look exactly like what it was online. It seemed to be darker. It just might be my computer screen. Unfortunately, those things are always going to be a little bit different. Can't reliably know what it's looking like in the studio with the pictures, and yeah, but they're too big and they were really scratchy and uncomfortable against my ankles. Just weird, not a good fit. These I'm sure are great for other people, but maybe it's just a matter of finding the right style in a 9.5 wide. I love that they have wide options, but this brand is, it's not for me. I'm still a little bit torn on the Mary Jane style, but I might try that in a 9.5. I think it would be a little bit better. But given that it was pinching in the one spot, I also just don't want to work that hard. Like, I want to put on the shoe and immediately know it's right. So yeah, these were my grandma loafers that I was trying to make work. I thought the color could be really cool. I love mixing textures in an outfit. Having something like velvet, oh, like I have the bright pink, like fuchsia strong pink Sam Edelman velvet loafers. I love those. The velvet's held up really well. This velvet feels just a little bit cheap. I think it would look better if it was darker. It's a shame because the insides are really nice and squishy. But thank you so much for joining me on this fail of a shoe haul. I'm probably going to be returning all of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to be ordering from the brand again, but I will certainly keep you posted, especially on Instagram. If I order something from here that works out really well, I'll probably post it on there first. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, and have you ever tried a brand that is dedicated to wide shoes that worked out really well? Please let me know, because clearly I am not doing so well here. I would really like to know any recommendations you have. I love Sam Edelman. I like a lot of Naturalizer shoes. They can be hit or miss, but I have really good boots from there. The Michael Kors shoes, excellent, love those. They're usually really stable and very comfortable, so this one clearly just isn't right for me. And feet are, they're so different. It's like a fingerprint. I feel like it's really hard to find the right shoe for you, and recommendations don't always work out. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Good boy. Let's say hello. Stinky.